What's up, all you legends? Welcome back to Pallet Town. Welcome back to the Radical Red 4.0 walkthrough. It's been a while. I disappeared for a minute. I haven't had much time to play the game, but we are back. In the last video, we defeated the Elite Four and we became the Pokemon champion. So this is the after game. This is what we're gonna do next. There's a ton to do. Follow along and let's get into it. We're back in Pallet Town. We spoke to our mom. She told us about some of the updates and some new abilities that we've got. Now we're having a chat to Professor Oak. We're seeing how many Pokemon we've come across and how many we have caught. And just because we finished the main game doesn't mean there's not a lot to do. There's so much to do. But for now, we're gonna make our way to the Sevi Islands. That's where we want to go. It's the new island areas. There's Sevi Island 1, 2, and 3, which is unique to Radical Red. So that is what this video is for. I'm going to show you how to unlock the Sevi Islands. We're going to get our ferry ticket, and the first thing we're going to do is we got to battle all the secret secondary Johto gym leaders kind of thing, and they're all hidden all over the whole map. So follow along. I'm going to show you where they all are and how to find which one you might have missed. So here we're in Cerulean City, sorry, and here's our first secret gym leader, Bugsy. I'm not going to show you all the battles because it will just take way too long. They are quite tough, but if you've beaten the Elite Four and become the Pokemon champion, then it's not incredibly difficult. So once you defeat Bugsy, we're going to go to a few other areas where I know the secret trainers are. Next, we're in Lavender Town, and when you come in the building, here is Morty with his Mega Gengar. He is quite a tough battle, but we gotta beat him. And there's about, I think, 8 or 9 battles that you have to do. The ones that I'm not sure of, I will show you where to go to figure it out. That's all pretty straightforward. Now we're going to Saffron City. I've already beaten these trainers, but I just want to show you where they are. I think in this house, when you come and talk to the kid, she's a bit crazy, but you're going to say no and no. She asks you if you like Mudkip, and if you keep saying no, she'll battle you. And then, of course, in this secondary gym, you got to come and battle this guy and defeat him. And he'll also give you a focus bolt, which is really useful. So go and battle those two guys. I already did it early in the game. You might have battled some of these people early in the game as well, so don't worry about it if you have. Then right on the edge here, we have Whitney hiding here. You're going to come and battle her. She's got the Miltank, and she is also quite a tough fight, so just prepare your team for each gym leader. So now we've got about 5 battles under wraps. I think we're about halfway. And after you beat every person, they give you a TM, they give you some cool items. So check that out by yourself. I'm rushing through it a bit just so the video doesn't drag on too long. And now I'm not really sure where to go. So when you come to Cerulean City, come along the edge here, use cut, and go through the top entrance. And here is the Psychic in the little house. You're going to talk to her and she's going to tell you where to go. So just keep coming back to her. See, outside the Seafoam Islands, so that's where we gotta go. She'll point us in the right direction of where to go each time. So if there is anyone you've forgotten or missed out on, go and chat to her, battle the person, go back to her, and she'll let you know what's going on. She's your little compass, your little navigator. I do remember now that there is an old man, I think, hiding outside the Seafoam Islands. I did play this game like 2 years ago, back before the update, so my memory isn't all that good. But we've made it to the Seafoam Islands. Here's the man. So you're gonna have to come and battle him at the Seafoam Islands. And he's Price. Okay, so he's the gym leader, Price. All of these people are gym leaders from the Johto region, I believe, which is really cool. So you battle all the gym leaders here and all the Johto gym leaders. I love that they've made so many tough battles and so many gym leaders in the game. It really just makes it super challenging. So we defeated him, we got some items. We're gonna use our Pokerudge, go back to the psychic and ask her where we gotta go next. I'm not really sure. Maybe Cinnabar Island or something? I don't know who else we might have missed. We might have to go back to another one a third time or something. Let's see what she says. Cinnabar Labs. Okay, so we do have to go to Cinnabar Island. I haven't fought anyone on the island, so I thought there was someone I missed there. But they're in the lab, so let's go see who's in the lab. I haven't been in the lab before. So there might be some cool items or something that I've missed. Mega Agron or Mega Steelix. Okay, yeah, she wants to battle, she wants to practice. So come and beat her. It looked like she's Jasmine, so pretty cool, and she gives you some items. Got her out the way. And yeah, the battles are quite tough, but when you get to the Sevi Islands, almost every single trainer is tough, so you just gotta get used to the crazy difficulty in the aftergame. It really does test you. Now, go back to the psychic. Maybe we're finished now. I can't really think of anyone else that we might have missed. What does she say? One awaits you. Oh, okay, in the power plant. Oh, yes, I remember there was, someone hiding in the power plant, and that's also where you find Zapdos and Galarian Zapdos in the power plant. So if you want to catch some legendaries, do check out the power plant if you like Zapdos. In the next video, I'm probably gonna tell you guys a bit about the legendaries. There's so many to catch. In the whole game, there's probably like every single legendary, just about. There's like 60 legendaries or pseudo-legendaries that you can get. And they're all from different locations. Some you unlock at different stages in the game and different parts of the game. So I'll try to get into that a bit in the next video when we're exploring the Sevi Islands. And if any of you have any questions of which Pokemon are you trying to find, drop a comment and I'll try to help you out. I'm very happy to try point you guys in the right direction. Okay, so we battled this guy. He gave us a prison bottle and a few items. Got him knocked out the way. I might have caught Zapdos here already earlier on in the game. So I'm not going to go back there. But now let's go see who else is there left to battle. We need to get this ticket to the Sevi Islands. Sevi Islands do exist. A lot of people just don't realize how to get there in the aftergame. These walkthroughs really help a lot. What does the psychic say? Lavender Town. Not a challenger, but retrieve a mega stone from Morty. Okay, so we gotta go back to Morty. We already just battled him, but we gotta get a mega stone from him somehow. Don't know what that's about, but let's go check. Morty, give me the mega stone. Okay, we have to show him a Pokemon that's got super high happiness. So if your Pokemon are not very happy, you gotta take them to get groomed. There is one in Cerulean City, that man that cuts your Pokemon's hair, that makes them more happy. There are berries that make them more happy. But go to any of the groomers around. I do know there is the one in Cerulean City, in one of the houses. Go get your Pokemon groomed, it'll boost their happiness, and then Morty will give you the Mega Stone. Now, is there anything else? It's quite a mission to get this. Ah, no more worthy opponents. Please take this. We got the Dry Pass to the 3 islands. Yes, it took a while. We battled a lot of people. Tough battles, but we've got it. Now we can go back to Vermilion City, go to the ferry where we went before on the SS Anne, and we should have unlocked the Sevi Islands. Okay, there we go. We speak to the man. We can go to 1 island, 2 island, or 3 island. I think we only gonna have time to explore 1 island in this video. In the next video, I'll do 2 island and 3 island and explain a bit more about the legendaries. But here, we've got a battle on our hands. We've just made it to the first Sevi Island, and dumbass JoJo fan is battling us. This is also a super tough battle. So just be prepared. Be prepared for a super tough battle. Make sure your Pokemon are all healed and in the right order. And there's a few other super tough challenges that I will bring up in the next video. When you've got to catch Mew, it's super tough. There's a challenge where you've got to battle 15 Pokemon and you can't heal your Pokemon or revive them. Same goes with Marsh Shadow. You've got to battle about 5 different trainers. You can't heal your Pokemon. But I'll get into that in the next video and show you all the legendaries I have caught, because I spent about 2 days just trying to catch legendaries. So if there's any legendary that you want to get and you're not sure how, let me know. Just like this Hooper. Just caught Hooper, and you can upgrade their forms. So also, if you're not sure how to upgrade your forms, comment down below and I'll gladly help. Hooper can change forms. Landorus, Thundurus, all of them can change forms, I think. And Necrozma, I'll show you how to get Ultra Necrozma. Here is Necrozma. He is super tough to get, probably the most difficult Pokemon to get in the entire game. But you get Necrozma and you can get him to Mega Evolve into Ultra Necrozma, which is like a Prism evolution. But I believe that is one of the strongest Pokemon in the game currently. I don't know about future updates, but at the moment he's probably the most difficult to get and one of the strongest. So I will also show you how to get that in the next video. After you beat the Elite Four and become the Pokemon Champion, there are of course the roaming Pokemon that you can try and catch. You only get 1 Master Ball. You can also catch Mewtwo, but I'm going to show you how to get more Master Balls, because catching those roaming Pokemon is super tough. They're always running away. It's a mission. It would probably be a lot easier to get more Master Balls, and I'm going to show you how to do that right after this battle. And no, I'm not using any cheats for the Master Balls. I'm trying to play this game cheat-free. But there are some cheats if that's the way you want to take it, but I recommend trying your first time around without cheats. It's a lot more fun when it is more challenging. And on the Sevi Islands, there are some Pokemon that you haven't been able to catch, so explore the grass, explore different areas. There might be some Pokemon that you've wanted in your team but you haven't managed to find yet. There might be here in the islands. And yeah, catch a whole bunch more. The first island is quite difficult. There's a lot of tough battles here. Every trainer that you encounter is super strong. You can battle trainers that even have legendary Pokemon, which is quite crazy. So don't think any trainer battles are going to be easy from this point. Assume every trainer you go into is like a gym leader Elite Four battle. Because there really are. Some of them are super tough. The second Sevi Island is really small. There's not much really to do there. One or two big battles. And the third Sevi Island is quite large. And that's where you're going to find the secret berry forest, which is quite important. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into that in the next video. We beat Jojo, finally, and he gives us the Z power ring. So now we can use Z moves, which is also like super strong attack. Almost like Mega Evolutions. So that's really cool that we've unlocked that. And I definitely want to upgrade my team in the next video, because I've caught a lot of legendaries, but I haven't had time to try them out. I think my team needs an upgrade, maybe swap one or two of them out, and update their TMs. I've picked up so many TMs and hold items, so it's a good time now to just go through your team, adjust their attacks, give them different hold items if they're better suited, go to the Pokemon Center, change their nature, train them up, try to get them all to level 100, and then you're good to go with the Sevi Islands. Just, yeah, better to be prepared before, because these islands are quite tough. So here's a big part of the Sevi Islands. It's like the little battle machine challenge, where you can come to the machine and test yourself. You get challenged against a random person you fought before, a random boss. It could be a gym leader. And you've got normal, hardcore, and you can exchange your BP, which is battle points. So every person you defeat, you get 1 battle point. And those are super tough battles, so just, yeah, it's hard. But also, if you make, I think, more than 10 battles in a row, then you get a bonus. So on normal and hardcore, if you can make your way through 10 bosses without, like, leaving, you get 5 points on normal and you get 5 points on hardcore, which is useful because it takes so long to accumulate points, and you can swap those battle points for so many cool things. Really, really cool things. So, it's gonna take you a while. The battle challenge machine, you could spend a week there to try and get enough points for all the cool things. You can get Master Balls from there. It costs 3 points to get 1 Master Ball. So I recommend you go and challenge some bosses, build up, say, 30, 60, even 100 points, and buy a couple Master Balls, and there are a few Z-type things which will give you the Z moves. When you battle Bugsy here, he gives you a cool Pokemon. He gives you a Heracross, I think. But he does have an Arceus in his team, which is insane. Yeah, he is a really tough battle again. Even with Arceus, I stood no chance. So just be prepared. You can fight legendaries at any moment. and he gives us a Buganium Z, so bug Pokemon or bug attacks can use super strong attacks. And he gives us a Pinsir, not a Heracross. And that Pinsir's stats will all be perfect pretty much. And there's a few more people to battle here on the first Sevi Island. There's a few cool items. It's going to take you a while to get through all these trainers because they are super strong. I do have some items with you, unless you want to go back to the Pokemon Center, which isn't too far. There are some tag team battles that you have to work through as well. And in this little cave, it's like a hot spring retreat. So you can come in here and heal your Pokemon. There are a few items. I think someone gives you an item. Once you've defeated all the trainers on the one island, I recommend you go to the battle machine. Try to get 100 points, 80 points. It's really going to help you get cool items for your Pokemon. You can also get Cosmo, which is the only way you can get Solgaleo and Lunala, which are legendary Pokemon. So it takes a while. It's really difficult, but try to build up those points. You can buy the Master Balls there. And that's pretty much all there is to do on the Sevii 1 Island. Defeat all these trainers, catch a couple Pokemon, but go to that battle machine and earn those points. That is the most important part. And you can also buy the Z-type stones to do the Z moves. It took me about a week to earn enough battle points to get Master Balls and Cosmo and any of the items that I wanted. So in the next video, we're going to show you the second and third Sevii Islands, and I'm going to touch on legendary Pokemon a little bit more. That's all we got for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy the Sevii Islands. It's a lot of fun. Cheers.